It's 9:50. I still haven't done any meaningful work. Instead of that, I changed my YouTube cover because I figured out I'm not getting enough subscribers because my cover sucks. But at least I've got a new cover. So what do you think about the new cover? One more thing you could do to avoid doing anything meaningful, anything productive, is to fidget your mess about with your microphone settings because you just didn't get it perfect yet. That's resistance in its best. Damn it. Another thing you could do is to clean your cat's toilet. Actually, that's something you really should do more often than I do. It's not a trick, we have two of these. That's why we don't have visitors. We keep our trash next to the door. What if I clean this mess? No, I'm not doing that. Don't. You're not making me do that. No way. When I think about it, no, still not. Whenever you have something very important to do that requires a lot of creative energy, your mind is going to trick you into doing something that to your mind, it seems more important. Some people call this procrastination, which is a proper term, but I like Steven Pressfield word, which is resistance, and I like the fact that he defined it as some kind of external or internal force. That thing tries to distract you. I think that's the word. It tries to distract you from meaningful work, and the moment you catch it distracting you, you just put a stop on it and do the actual work. So let's write. See, I set up myself for writing, and I have a sudden desire to just move all the footage that I just recorded into Premiere and try to edit the sound to see if I get less noise or more noise. Like, so that's resistance. Let's get back into. Well, what if I eat first? You can't call that a lunch unless you have a coffee after that. And you can't make a cup of coffee without filming that. Resistance. Should I have this one or this one? Just have a damn cup of coffee. That how difficult can it be? It's this one, by the way. Guess what I did while having lunch? I started editing the vlog. Multitasking. Not a fan, but sometimes you can't resist because resistance. Let's just edit this tiny sequence and then we can go back to writing. So it's 11:30 and I started to write when it was 9:50. And all I did when it comes to writing is maybe 50 words. But what matters in the end is the outcome. If it took you 2 hours or 4 hours to write, if you get the result in the end, that's what matters. Just to add one more thing before I really get into writing this time, is that it's good to have at least two things that you do in your life. Again, diversity. So if one thing is not working, like writing is not working today, but vlogging is working just fine, so I don't complain. But if that other thing is something that's not desirable, like playing video games, then that's much bigger problem than this. 12:30, still didn't do anything except finishing my coffee, chatting with Sanya while drinking that coffee, and now I purchased her Jordan Peterson's self-assessment test, which I did a while ago, and she just wishes to do it by herself, and we can compare the results. But now, because she needs to be in a quiet place to finish that test, I'll just shut up and write. Hopefully, that's her doing the test. Neil Gaiman has one very specific rule when it comes to his writing. He said that each morning he gets into his writing cabin or office or wherever he is writing, and he says, for the next 2 hours, you can write or do nothing. No emails, no talking, no phone, obviously. No admin work, no nothing. Write or do nothing. You can stare through the window, watch the birds flying, watch the clouds, hope it doesn't rain. Usually that works because after 5 or 10 minutes, you start wandering around, and while you think, you might as well start writing, because why not? So it's 1:36. I finally finished today's writing, and I can say that I feel some kind of tranquility finally. Yes, it was way easier than you think once you start. It still remains that all you have to do is write one true sentence. Being creative and facing the resistance is a daily struggle, but that's a struggle and that's a price I'm willing to pay because the reward is enormous. Right now, how I feel that I won is something irreplaceable, something that no other profession can give me, that you win against yourself. So right now it's 1:40. I know I said I'm gonna sit here until 2:45. At least I feel that I accomplished something today. So I didn't write anything for my other channel. I didn't film it, but Sanya and I filmed something else for 10, maybe writing 500 words editing half of the vlog, recording 2 hours of another video, which is going to be painful to edit, is enough work for today. So, see you tomorrow.